the Flaming Hammer does apply minus magic armor, so when he's not in this game obviously, but when Swift Blade is spinning, it does more damage.
Yeah, definitely. That's obviously a good point right there. In fact, speaking of for this game, as by the way, Sandwraith taking a lot of pressure. The triple stun has come through, and as I mentioned, no stun to help him. Down goes Sandwraith, and a bloodlust kill coming out for the Legion team. So that's the trouble for Sandwraith right there once those stuns start. Although that wasn't even the greatest stagger of the stuns, but still it was enough overwhelming damage to take out Sandwraith and get off to a 1-0 start. So, but as I was going to mention, that's actually a good point you bring up, because the Dissipate, of course, being magic damage. So that can definitely help amplify that Dissipate ability from Sandwraith with the Blacksmith Flaming Hammer, of course. So, but yeah, good start here for XtC. I'm sure they got to be excited about getting that Bloodlust kill on Sandwraith. I mean, you look at Sandwraith GPM, 91 gold per minute. That is Glacius status right there. Silhouette, though, in the meantime, going to be tongue-tied right here as the Flaming Hammer on top. The Electric Jolt, throwing out the tree grapple, but it's just not going to do enough. So Silhouette goes down. You see Andromeda coming in at the last second. Could not get there in time, and unfortunately, she's not level 6. So she cannot swap. So, but a nice try right there at the top lane, though. Yeah, Wretched Hag, Toxicity taking him down. I believe she's going to live, though, with that. Oh, Toxicity's not allowing her. No, yeah, she'll live, though, in the end. But Slither is a very, very annoying 1-versus-1 lane to go up against, that's for sure. And definitely causing issues for this Wretched Hag. At least we saw right there. And I got to believe overall, in fact, how's the farm? 16-6 Slither against an 11-7 Wretched Hag, yeah. Slither is winning that top lane by quite a bit so far.
Bottom lane.
No shocker, though. What's
So
going on
taking a
down
lot of
here?
pressure. Andromeda does go down.
But Polywog Priest, Hammerstorm already using the stun. In comes Silhouette. I don't think Polywog Priest expected that. She's using that Death Lotus. Only has the one strike, though. Is she going to aim it? No, she's not. Health Potion will stay activated, and Polywog Priest will be more than fine. So a nice little kill right there onto Andromeda, and then falling back just fine. At the top lane, what happened up here? I guess the poison damage. Yeah, it ticked him down. Not even level 6 either. So again, another case of poison damage overwhelming. So XtC, man, 2-2. They seem to be doing pretty good, though, in the middle and that top lane especially.
Like what Duskbin's doing, though, the focus on XtC side keeps shifting after every kill, and that allows Duskbin's heroes to be able to pick up a little bit of free farm.
Yeah, any bit of free farm helps. But I want to look at this bottom lane here. Silhouette, what is she doing? Yeah, only 9-7. Again, no shocker there. She's having to put that mid lane, though. We have more action. Hammerstorm helps get the kill right there on a Sandwraith. In the meantime, Plague Rider falling as well. He will go down, trying to eat a tree. Cannot nom in time. Andromeda falls, though, however, so it ends up being a 2-for-1 as Blacksmith comes waddling in. But nothing more he can do at this point unless he wants to waste mana, but you see him keeping his mana. No point to use it right there as he's not going to get any kills. So, man, XtC, they have a set goal in mind. That is very, very clear in this game. And that is to just lock down that Sandwraith as much as possible and also win the top lane with Slither versus Wretched Hag. And I must say, so far, mission accomplished. So as struggling as Silhouette is having a time in terms of her farm, believe it or not, she is still managing a better farm than Sandwraith. About 30 gold per minute better, but neither one is doing too well. But I must say, XtC does have that slight advantage here early on in this game. How much it means overall is a question. Also, in the meantime, at the top lane, Hammer is put on Poison Spray, completely missing right there. That was a case of lag or something. That was like a gotcha juke. And in the end, he falls. You see, they are ticking down to Toxicity, but obviously not going to be nearly enough to kill them. And they'll both be fine, but a good little kill on the Slither up there, as he has been dominating that top lane quite a bit. Oh no, Polywog Priest! Get away! I don't think Polywog's going to get away, unless he can Hex and run. No, he already did Hex. What am I saying? Andromeda out of attack. Oh, bummer. Okay. What is this game about, Haiku?
Well, this game, Breaky, is the World Cyber Games Grand Finals. This is XtC on the Legion side versus Duskbin Gaming, a little bit of a more well-known team, the Hellborn side. They're playing not only for the money, but for the bragging rights as well. World Cyber Game Champions. How does that sound, Breaky?
That sounds like you pretty much know what you're talking about. So, no, but this is the World Cyber Games Singapore Grand Finals here. Of course, DskB, a lot of HoN viewers may know this team very well. XtC, personally, and myself, and I'm sure some viewers out there may not know them as much, but definitely getting to this point, and so far proven that they at least can hang with DskB and make this very, very interesting. But yeah, I'm casting here on behalf of TrollCast, Team TrollCast, that is. With IQ, myself being Breakycpk from Honcast.com. So hopefully you are getting entertained, because overall that is the purpose of what we do here. But it is so a 1-0 series lead now in favor of DskB. XtC, though, they are making a pretty strong showing here in Game 2, trying to make a comeback. But just before that, just before we got into all that, though, caught the tail end of it. Samwraith, he actually didn't manage to get a kill in that middle lane while the bottom action was happening. So that's obviously helping his GPM a little bit, and once again, it's been really struggling for him. No doubt that's a very, very big plus. Hammerstorm and Andromeda, though, being very, very patient right now, off to the side, and if one stun goes out, you can expect the other two to follow suit shortly. So Sandwraith is playing very passive as a result of this. You see Torture just getting absolute free farm, nothing they can do. There we go, the jump, though. Hammerstorm's on. There's a chain reactions and a comet stun coming out shortly after. Easy peasy go right there. Torture, what are you doing, Torture? Completely overextending. Batblast going to be used by Wretched Hag, and a very easy counter kill onto Torture. Andromeda's falling back. Oh, why do they want more? They always want more. You should have been happy with the Sandwraith kill. They wanted more, though, and in the end, that's really going to come back to bite them in the ass. Andromeda gets taken out as well, and Hammerstorm's just going to derp right next to the tower. Is he going to go in, actually? Silhouette's nearby. Not sure what Silhouette's doing, come joining the party, but not much she's going to do other than, I guess, go back to the jungle and farm. So, but yeah, again, on a more serious note, that was a case, you got the kill on Sandwraith. There's no point to try to keep pushing up right there with the life and mana pools that you have. Be happy with that, fall back, and go back to farming.
They do have vision over the area. I don't know why they stayed.
Yeah, that too. Well, they got a worse setup here, that's true. Come on, XtC.
Bottom lane, Polywog Priest picking up on his farm. 236 gold per minute for him. Higher than this Blizzard actually on the top lane.
Yeah, that's obviously a good comparison there, as both of them doing pretty damn well at their length. Oh, battle for the Haster, and it's the epic battle for the Haster, and Andromeda's going to end up going down. You see Sandwraith activating an ultimate, trying to dive in here, avoiding the chain reactions. Hammerstorm cannot get his stun off because of the Blacksmith stun, and he in turn falls to the ground. So a 4-man push now upcoming here. Make that a 5-man push, as actually Ismification, also known as Ismi, I guess, on that play, but our counter warding in the meantime. But a 5-man push, or a 5-man group up really here in the middle lane, and we'll see if DskB looks to try to apply damage to this tower, or if they're pretty good and happy, and yeah, it looks like they're actually just going to spread out and be fine with what happened. So, you know, XtC again, they are doing a solid job of locking down the Sandwraith, but as you just mentioned, that Polywog Priest, again, being played by ZKK, aka Mr. Swish, he is doing a fantastic job of his farm, and then Wretched Hag, being played by JoJo Flow, of course, aka Dragon. There's a lot of also known as in here, but she is doing fantastic, farming nearly 300 gold per minute, and definitely the driving force for the Selborne team. And as I said from the very beginning, you know, as struggling as Sandwraith is, it's not the worst thing in the world for DskB. He's not a hero that needs that immediate farm. At the bottom lane, though, you see the wards coming out, though, tongue tie coming out as well. Silhouette, no ward trap, though. It's not going to matter because the wards stay in range, and somehow he was given the vision just enough time to take him out. So, but as I was going to, and I'm sure, I wonder if you agree with this, not the worst thing in the world for DskB, because they got a great team built around the Sandwraith, and as struggling as he is now, you just got you know that it's just gonna start going up slowly but surely.
Yeah, definitely. No question. Oh, and a lot of people are wondering here in DskB's side, this action actually happened to the roof spot. PR taken out, now Torture, he has to be careful. One more auto attack should do it. Hammerstorm here as well.
Yeah, Hammerstorm kind of comes in with a hammer. He's like, yeah, well, I did all I could do, so what do you want from me? But obviously, Wretched Hag, she did a nice job of cleaning up right there using the Bat Blast. Couldn't save her Andromeda teammate, or excuse me, her teammate in Plague Rider, but doing enough to get the kill. Sandwraith, though, Sandwraith is, and I was actually, I'm like, where are his items? But he is going, how about this, straight for a Maka Brilliant. It's like literally straightforward. Usually we see a Helm of the Black Legion first, maybe Little Red Booties first, but no, at least that's my guess. With 2,500 gold now pulled up, he's going straight for a Maka Brilliance.
You're probably right, Breaky. No question. CD, he's an excellent farmer. I've seen him play in LAN tournaments. He's just so chill. He gets every creep kill. It's insane. Even if he is struggling like this, he's still going to be able to get his farm. Just a testament to the kind of players DskB has.
Yeah, and another thing, you know, it's kind of a subtle thing here, but definitely worth mentioning. Ismi on this Plague Rider, he's been constantly given regen to the Sand Wraith, and my guess is that he's of course been using his own gold to buy that regen for him, allowing him to keep that farm. So just little things like that. But Blacksmith, yeah, at the bottom lane. What the hell was a dwarf doing that far pushed up by himself? I don't know what he's thinking good could come out about. And in the meantime, though, at the top lane, Slither gets the ultimate off, but the tongue tie comes out. Slither wants some pain, though. And, well, he's going to get the pain on himself, however. Slither goes down. You see Wretched Hag ticking down to poison, but with 5 charges and power supply, she should be fine. Polywalk Priest, however, gets cut off as Hammerstorm and Torture kind of came up out of nowhere. And that's going to be the cue for Wretched Hag to fall back herself, so... yeah, I'm still kind of wondering what the hell Blacksmith was doing pushed up all the way up here, but still. Yeah, but yeah, that Plague Rider definitely did a great job of getting the regen for the Sand Wraith, and now Sand Wraith has 3,000 gold saved up. He's very close to actually being able to pick up a Sword of the High. Plague Rider, you are not going to live, good sir. Wanted to protect that haste drone, unfortunately ended up being the death. Double multicast coming on the bat blast in the face with the hammer on top, and it still might be enough. The dot! The tick, 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 boom, baby! Torture goes down, and mission accomplished for the Hellborn team. So, that was a little bit close. The Hasten always gets frustrating dealing against, but dot damage, just enough.
Gotta love it. So right now, here's just a little insight for everyone who's asking, where is Captain Mike? Well, he is not in this game because Captain Mike is taking a break from competitive HoN. As right now, action happens in the middle lane. Take it away.
Yeah, feel free to, man. But anyways, Polywalk Priest gets absolutely melted right there. Wretched Hag gonna blink back in and say, get off those wards, bitches. They're already gone, though, so not much more she can do. She is out of mana now, so obviously Hag needs to be careful with that. And she falls back. We got Plague Rider falling back to his tower. And kind of a big spread here from Dustbin Gaming. So XtC, they are going to defend the middle tower for now. It's, of course, just shy of that deny range, as there's only one tower dead in total. Yeah, the bottom tower is the only one to be taken out so far, as, of course, Polywalk Priest is a big reason for that with those wards of his. But now Polywalk Priest with 3 deaths, you know, what was a very good GPM is actually around the same still, so just hasn't really been moving up or down. But for Hag, it's definitely been moving up. And, God, this Sand Wraith, 3,300 gold saved up. I wonder if he's just going to go straight for the Mock. If he's not even going to buy the Sword of the High. Oh, but this is the James part. He buys the Sword of the High. But that's the problem. If you pool up so much gold, you're going to have 0 items for stats. So he gets absolutely melted right here up the top lane. He did buy the Sword of the High right before he died. So at least he got it. But, oh,
that's
man.
Some really big heads-up play.
What's that?
That's the heads-up play right there.
Yeah.
And now Blacksmith, though, he's taking a lot of pressure. Probably going to go down here. One more auto attack. Plague Rider's ultimate, though, bouncing all over the place. Hammerstorm's going to try and keep it. And he is going to be successful.
Wow. Andromeda not going to be so successful. And don't let Sand Wraith get it. Oh, smart play by Duskbin, though. They allow Sand Wraith to get that kill. Trying to help him make up for that death up here. So, yeah, I mean... The dude's dishing out 128 max damage 17 minutes into the game. That's a freaking lot of damage, but it is going to be interesting to come in. Yeah, so he's going to have that mock soon enough, and with the illusions obviously popping up, Andromeda's going to be hating life if she's not doing that already, that's for sure.
That's true.
But, yeah.
For all the international viewers right there, this is the... HoN scene. This is Southeast Asia. This is how he does it, because look at the kill count. It's just 17 minutes in the game, and it's just, if you thought Dustbin was the only team that played aggressive internationally, it's actually much the whole competitive region.
Oh yeah, no, man, I gotta start watching more Southeast Asian action, or better yet, the Southeast Asian teams need to start getting more active on the other scenes, that's for sure. Because, yeah, I love seeing this space. Dustbin has been known for that since the very beginning they came on board, and like I said earlier in the cast as well.